Hello, and welcome to another episode of My Two Cents. I've changed locations, obviously. I'm outside, and it's snowing. Today's episode of My Two Cents is going to be the universe versus existence. Okay, last time. Hopefully I won't get too covered with snow. See what happens. Start with Wikipedia. Wikipedia says, existence, in common usage, existence is the world we are aware of through our senses and that persists independently without them. In academic philosophy, the world has a more specialized meaning, being contrast with essence, which specific difference of existence, as well as different identities, conditions for objects and properties. Philosophers investigate questions such as what exists, how do we know, to what extent are the senses a reliable guide to existence, and what is the meaning, if any, of assertions of existence of categories, ideas, and abstractions. The universe, Wikipedia says the definition for universe is, the universe is commonly defined as the totality of everything that exists, including all physical matter and energy, the planets, stars, galaxies, and contents of intergalactic space. Although the usage may differ from the context, the term universe may be used in slightly different contexts, senses denoting such concepts as cosmos, the world, or nature. Observation of early stages in the development of the universe, which can be set at great distances, suggests that the universe has been governed by the simple physical laws and constants throughout most of existence in history. Okay, why do we have two words to describe the same thing? That's the question I'm asking. Why do we have existence and the universe as words describing the same basic thing? The universe and existence are one and the same as been used for as science describes them. Science suggests that existence is the universe and the universe is existence. So the question is, why two different words? Here's my theory. This is Paul Emerson's definition for the universe and existence. My definition for existence is static geometry or static dimensional coordinates, which is geometric volume, governed by dynamic forces, the known laws of physics. The universe is dynamic geometry or dynamic dimensional coordinates, governed by the dynamic forces, the known laws of physics. What this means is that relative to yourself, you are not still. You are not stationary. You are in fact in motion. You are on the planet Earth. I'm assuming you're on the planet Earth, and you're spinning around. The Earth is spinning around its axis, and it's spinning around the sun. It's orbiting the sun, and the sun is orbiting the center of the galaxy, and the galaxy is orbiting, assuming the center of the universe. Yeah, I'm implying that the universe has a center, but we'll get into that later. This is what I mean by dynamic geometry. Everything in the universe is in motion. Nothing is stationary. Even the idea of potential versus kinetic, where potential means matter at rest, and kinetic meaning matter at anything in motion. Potential meaning at rest, and kinetic meaning in motion. Relative to the universe, there's no such thing as potential, because everything is in motion. Potential in relationship to our very universe basically means relative to the things around it is at rest. That's to say that two objects relative to each other can either have potential or kinetic energy. But relative to existence, the universe is governed by dynamic forces of the universe, which makes it be in motion. That's why the dynamic geometry of the universe is in motion. The dynamic geometry of the universe as an actual boundary is separated from the static geometry of existence by the threshold that best describes the two. And what that means is the actual size of the universe is defined by the dynamic geometry of the universe that is in motion inside of the static geometry of existence that is stationary. What I mean is this. As a location, existence has an absolute 0, xyz to infinity dimensional coordinate. If you look at the Cartesian coordinate plane and apply it to the existence itself, you will see that existence has an absolute 0 location. It has an absolute center that never changes. The universe is moving around inside of existence relative to the static geometrical volume. The dynamic coordinates of the universe are described by the locations. For instance, Earth is a location in the universe. Our sun is a location in the universe. Alpha Centauri is a location in the universe. Alpha Centauri and our sun are located inside of our galaxy. Both of those stars are spinning around the center of our galaxy, inside of the universe. The universe itself is in motion inside of existence. I have a thought experiment for you, because I'm pretty sure that I'm sounding really, really crazy right now. So here's a thought experiment. There's a movie made by Steven Spielberg, I believe. I hope. The movie's called E.T. The question I ask you is, what is E.T.? What does that mean? E.T. means extraterrestrial. Now, what extraterrestrial means is this. Extraterrestrial means not from Earth or from another planet. What I'm suggesting is this. Relative to Earth, we human beings are mind, body, and spirit. If another mind, body, and spirit from our universe comes to our planet, it's extraterrestrial. That means relative to Earth, human beings are extraterrestrials to Mars. If we left Earth and went to Mars, we would be extraterrestrials. If Martians on Mars left Mars and came to Earth, relative to them, we will be the extraterrestrials. They will be extraterrestrials to the planet Earth. So, the thought experiment that I have suggested now is this. Consider this. Wherever you are on a planet, you're on a continent somewhere. You are continental. You are mind, body, and spirit that exists on your continent. Be it Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, North America, South America. You're on a continent somewhere on the planet Earth. You are continental. If you left your continent in the same way that early Americans traversed from their indigenous homes, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and came to early America to become Americans as we are today, you left one continent and traversed to another continent, and you were extracontinental. When you left your continental origin and go to another continent, you were extracontinental. Now, keeping that in mind, what I suggest is this. You can apply that terminology, that idea, and that frame of thinking relative to other things. For instance, when you leave Earth and go to another planet, you're extraterrestrial. If you leave the planet Earth and go to another planet, you're extraterrestrial. If you are an extraterrestrial and you leave your planet and you travel to another planet, you're an extraterrestrial. If human beings left Earth and went to Mars, we'll be extraterrestrials relative to Mars. If Martians left Mars and came to Earth, they will be extraterrestrials relative to Mars. So, what happens if you leave your solar system? If you leave your solar system, you're extra solar system. If we were to leave the solar system and travel to another solar system, if we left Earth and traveled to Alpha Centauri, which is the name of the star, you would actually be an extra solar system. You have to traverse from our planet to from our solar system to another planet through a medium. The medium between the two stars is the galaxy. So when you traverse from our solar system to another solar system through the medium that is our galaxy, you are extra solar system. When you traverse through the medium that is our galaxy to another galaxy, you are traversing through the universe. You're extragalactic. If you leave our galaxy and travel to another galaxy, if you leave the Milky Way galaxy and travel to the Andromeda galaxy, you are extragalactic. When you traverse from our galaxy to the next galaxy, the medium that separates the two galaxies is in fact the dynamic dimensional coordinates that is our universe, the universe. The reason why, so the question is how do I know that the medium between the galaxies is dynamic? Well, the sun is spinning, the Earth is orbiting around the sun is orbiting around the galaxies are orbiting around their common gravitational center. All this movement is in motion. This is dynamic dimensional coordinates. When you travel through one galaxy to the next galaxy, you're moving through a dynamic coordinate system. This is why I prescribe to the universe being dynamic dimensional coordinates. Now, here's the question that is usually never asked. What happens if you leave the universe? If you can travel from one galaxy to the next, what happens when you travel from one universe to the next? If you leave our universe and travel to another universe